We should see a lot of guys jousting for position in this one. Brent, we've got two teams that can rebound with the best of them.
Yeah, when you have a physical game like this, BA, the one worry is there going to be a lot of fouls? Because you don't want any of these guys out of the game with the way they control the glass.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood, it's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
Now here's Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Barrett. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Barrett doing a good job. Defense really draped all over him on the inside. And he got creative to score there.
Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
Yeah, the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
Evan Fournier has proven he's someone you can put on the floor and expect results. So whatever the team needs, especially on the offensive end, he's ready to give his all.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Fournier hits them both. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Pass to Connaughton. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rose outside. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Antetokounmpo against quickly. Shoots from 14. 3 seconds left.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out in front. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. Chris Middleton is out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Middleton. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play. Well, Middleton, a guy who's just so effective out there. He puts up points. He scores with great efficiency. And we've just seen him in so many clutch moments just come through for this team.
Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Back to Middleton. Top it against Connaughton. Pass to Allen. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And Middleton also capable of preventing points at the other end, Brent.
And I think this progression of Middleton having that length and switchability along with experience is helping him build that defensive resume. He'll hit the defensive glass. He's a terrific all-around player.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
New York ball.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Connaughton. Randall, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Rose. New York trailing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Quickly passes to Randall. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Antetokounmpo outside. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in.
Tough to cover Antetokounmpo, especially this deep. And so good at using that length to shoot over the D.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Bucks on top, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing shots, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be difficult.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Terrible execution deal, offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. The higher percentage looks, get yourself to the line, get back on track.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
So on the floor for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a Defensive Player of the Year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Holiday.
Line for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, BA. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak Just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. That just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Outside, Hill. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Back to Brunson. Fournier, the pass to Brunson. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. These are racing shots.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now a timeout called by New York. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-1-4 crew. You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-1-4 crew. Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your 4-1-4 crew.
And the Bucks with some changes. Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Allen in for Matthews. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Quickly. Rose against Allen. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot to halt the run. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Hill for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back after this word. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 14. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Connaughton and Middleton at the 2 and the 3. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Randall can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now here's Toppin. Here's Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Connaughton. Outside Holiday. Connaughton outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Holiday. Jacks up a 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Connaughton. And both free throws good for Connaughton. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Grimes. Now Reddish. Two points. That one goes.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Now here's Hill. And he drives in. So this one belongs to the Bucks. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.